Are we ready?
We are. Hey guys, we have a really special vinyl happy hour going on tonight. We are going to be spinning vinyl here tonight for a big event at Lucha Cantina. And for my happy hour, I'm not using bourbon tonight. I'm going to have some tequila. But this is Josh from Lucha Cantina. He's going to tell us a little bit more about the tequila and the event going on here.
Awesome. Well, first of all, thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Happy hour actually and happy hour. That's good stuff.
Meant to be.
Tonight we have an event going on here. We're starting off our Tats and Tacos promotion. It's going from now through the 14th. We're featuring art from the awesome artist down at Delicious Ink Tattoo Parlor on Charles Street. And we have some squid ink tacos that we made special for this promotion as well for the next 10 days. So stop in and check that out. Let's get the tequila first. My lead bartender, Drake, and myself went to Mexico back in May, and we picked out a barrel of tequila, which comes out to 240 bottles of it once it all gets shipped to us. This is our Herradura double barrel Reposado.
Thank you for saying that for me.
We have about half of it gone already, so if you want some of this, get here in the next month or so before it's all gone, so it'll never come back again. It was barreled in one barrel for 11 months, the next barrel for another month. We chose between 9 different tequilas to pick this barrel. I think it's pretty sweet stuff. So
I mean, it's sounding good.
Let's give us a taste.
I'm into bourbon, and those are always barrel aged, all the whiskeys. So tequila, I'm not familiar with it being like that usually. So let's taste it. Let's try it out.
First of all, cheers.
I do get definitely that vanilla, that barrel aging first, but the tequila does not hit me that hard. It just tastes so good and warming.
Yeah, it's very warm. It leads with some vanilla, caramel on the end. That light roast that's in the barrel, I think, really comes out on the end. And then you get a little bit of agave heat at the very finish. Kind of feel it in your chest a little bit, but it's not like a lot of tequilas you're used to. It's got a lot of burn to it. Mm-hmm. It's absolutely not there. If you're a whiskey drinker, you're gonna like this product.
That's why I've been wanting to try it out. You've been talking about it, so thank you so much.
Thanks for coming out. We're gonna have a good time today. We'll be at your party until 10 tonight, so come and join us.
Yeah, please come out tonight for the party. I also want to showcase Utah from Delicious Ink.
Come on in.
Delicious Ink Tattoo Shop is actually right across the street from Culture Shock. So we're great friends with those guys. It works out, and it's cool to see them working this event with Lucha Cantina, one of our favorite bars and restaurants here in town. Tell us a little bit more about the show going on here.
Yeah, so some of our artists have their artwork up for sale, as well as prints that are going to be available for purchase. There are going to be a few artists coming in tonight for the event to stop by and say hi and go over different things that we offer at the studio, things like that.
That's great, and obviously they've done a lot of my ink there too, a bunch of great artists, so come down and meet them and see their art here tonight. Thanks so much, Utah. I do have some records I want to talk to you about. I had a crazy week. I actually went to this Making Vinyl convention in Detroit for a few days, and I got to meet with lots of industry people who do packaging and pressing and stuff like that. And obviously I've got a few records I want to showcase. This one is actually one from a couple months back, but it came out before we started our vinyl happy hour. It's the Decemberists. This is the limited indie store blue vinyl version of their new album. Just a great indie rock Portland band. Really thick jacket. They did the indie store blue vinyl. And then the next one is a band that is just getting huge right now for the last few years. 21 Pilots has a new album. They were on hiatus for a minute. Their new album, Trench, they actually did a limited indie store vinyl version on olive-colored vinyl. So it's really cool to see that the indie bands and these giant bands like 21 Pilots are doing indie store exclusives. One of the first times I heard about this band was actually during Record Store Day a few years ago. They did a limited picture-shaped vinyl that had people waiting in line, and those people are now coming into our store to find these things. So it's really cool to see the industry making sure that indie stores get all sorts of exclusives from bands. I have another one. This one's really special to me because I don't know the band. I just found out about them. Boo Hag from South Carolina. They put out a release, 45, and I got to meet the guys who press this stuff. They opened up a pressing plant in Athens, Georgia. They're called Kindercore Vinyl, Kindercore Records, and it's so cool that I got to meet the guys who actually make pressings, how they do it, how they do all the quality of it. It's a cool kind of garagey, surfy sounding punk band. Definitely worth checking out. While I was in Detroit, though, I also found an artist, Barbara Lewis, while I was doing some record shopping up there. She's not a Motown artist. She's from the Detroit area. This is an Atlantic release. She has all the Motown sound of all those great polished soul singers and that northern soul sound. Just such a cool album and such a cool find. I actually got this at People's Records in Detroit. A really cool shop. I found a lot of cool soul and things like that. I just have one more record to mention tonight. I'm going to call it my holy grail. It's actually a strange way that I came about getting it. This gets released tomorrow. It's a limited reissue from the band Placebo. I thought it was the 90s band Placebo, but Music on Vinyl is releasing this, 1,000 copies on white vinyl. I was way off. I accidentally ordered it, but I love it. It's cool. This is actually a band from the 70s from Belgium, and it's like a really cool soul jazz album. The originals are like, I've never heard of it, but sell for $600 to like $900. How cool that it's been reissued now. And you can find it at our store tomorrow. I got a little sample here to play for you too. But what's cool about it is the first song is a Marvin Gaye cover. So that really goes with my whole Motown thing. I was like, how crazy that Motown had such an effect on even artists from Belgium that were doing soul stuff. So the Motown sound just infiltrated the whole music industry. And I just accidentally stumbled upon this album. It's a cool one, so thanks for putting up with all the live event going on here tonight. We're doing spinning vinyl till 10 p.m. down here at Lucha Cantina. And thanks for watching our episode 18 of Vinyl Happy Hour. We'll be with you again next Thursday. I'm going to spin some vinyl and drink some tequila. Have a great night. All right. You can kill your music probably.
Well done.
So we'll go right into it. Thanks, guys. It's like loud when we started trying to talk. I didn't realize how loud it was going to be here. Whew. Sorry, Lauren. How was that?